my name's Hope and welcome back to my channel. I like musicals, they're a big part of my life, and today I'm going to be talking about some songs that are from unknown musicals that you'll really like if you like these particular songs from popular musicals. I hope I've explained that right because that sounds really confusing, but I think you'll get the gist as I'm going on. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first song from popular musical is My Petersburg from Anastasia, and the song I think you'll like if you like that song is Take a Chance on Me from Little Women. Now, even though these two songs are very different, they're both sang predominantly by males. My Petersburg is a complete male solo, and Take a Chance on Me, even though it has small interjections from a female character, the general consensus of the song is sang by a man. So both songs are quite fast-paced and have a conversational tone to them because as they are talking to other people, so in Anastasia, he's talking to Anastasia, and in Little Women, I'm pretty sure he's talking to Joe. I also think that the music itself sounds quite similar to one another, not as if, like, they're completely identical, because they're very much not. They're two very different songs, but there's certain, like, musical interludes, if that's what you want to call it, which I think sound very similar and give the same sort of vibe onto the music. So I think that is a song that you'll probably like. So my second well-known song is You Gotta Get a Gimmick from Gypsy, and I think you'll really like Use What You Got from The Life. Now, Use What You Got, I think, is a mix of styles. Like, I thought the beginning sounded like The World Will Remember Us from Bonnie and Clyde. Then I thought the middle section sounded a bit like Big Blonde and Beautiful. But I would say that the song that it reminds me the most of is You Gotta Get a Gimmick. It is a very jazz blues song. It has that very much like do 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 da 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 da. I know I'm just singing and that probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but that is the vibe I get. It is very smooth and suave, and so I think that the two vibes of the two songs work well together. The Life is also a pretty much unknown musical. I only came across this song and I've literally never heard of it before. I think it's based off, and also I think a really cool thing about The Life is it's a completely original idea, according to Wikipedia, so don't kill me if that's wrong. But I think that we really need to big up or like encourage original theatre, because obviously there's nothing wrong with taking and making musicals out of films, because obviously we have great ones like Beetlejuice and Waitress, but it is really nice to have some original theatre, so I would go give that a listen. Yeah. So my next well-known song is Stars from Les Mis, and I think you'll really like Before the Summer Ends from Dracula. Surprisingly, Dracula isn't a very well-known musical, and I found out in the musical you've got Kate Shindle, Mad Hatter from Wonderland, that's another unknown musical that you should go listen to, or Vivian in Legally Blonde, has Norm Lewis, freaking Phantom. Yeah, and there's some even more big names like in the musical, and I was like, whoa, how have I not listened to it? But even though the subjects of the song are very different, obviously for Javert, it's I won't rest until I solve this problem. Whereas in Before the Summer Ends, it's much more sad. He's like, I'll never stop. So they have like the same theme, but it's much more sombre in Dracula. But the belts in both, obviously they're baritone belts, not tenor belts, but like still, they do give off very similar vibes. Anyway, yes, these two musicals are so different, but those two songs, they give off similar vibes, and I think that they reflect well on each other. And it's nice to listen to new musicals, so got that as well. Okay, so my next one is The Legend of Loco Chanel from Everyone's Talking About Jamie, and I think that you would like The Legend of Sarah Berry from 35mm. So, first of all, both legends, and they do have this very, very similar vibe where they're telling a story with small interjections from little background singers, and they are both not necessarily horror stories, but in Legend of Loco Chanel, who is this famous drag queen, it is, but she's said to just be a person, but she's like a drag queen. It's this whole thing. Anyway, she like shoots her agent who's like having sex with another act who she was with, and he was like, I'm mad, I'm gonna go shoot this man. Can't remember what his name was, but yeah. And then in Legend of Sarah Berry, it's about a girl who wants to win prom queen, but someone else is gonna win, so she kills all the other contestants. but then she ends up not because, well, she does end up killing all of them bar one, who's the one who's gonna win, because she called the cops and then the story ended. And even though I think Legend of Sarah Berry is a bit more grungy than Legend of Loco Chanel, which is a bit more like jazz kind of, but they do have this similar vibe, and I really do think that if you like that song, you'll like the other one. I also think 35mm is a bit, not necessarily aimed at teenagers, but if you're a teenager, you'll probably like 35mm. It's probably a good musical for you to listen to. But yeah, those two. Very similar. Also, some like great sections. But anyway, I'm ranting, so there you go. Okay, so my last one. And yes, I'm sorry this video is short, but I have lots and lots of things to do. And yeah, lots of things. So it is Stay from Amelie and Nothing Stops Another Day from Ghost. Now, I know that Amelie isn't particularly well known compared to some of the other musicals on this list, but I feel like it's well known enough. Like, it's got Philippa Sue in it. Like, Eliza Schuyler. Can we complain? Not really. But Stay is very, very soft, and so is Nothing Stops Another Day. Nothing Stops Another Day and a lot of Amelie music, there's like this little interlude at the beginning, like the intro to the song, and when I heard it for the first time, I thought it was Amelie, and then realised it wasn't, it was Ghost. And obviously Ghost is kind of well known, they're both based off films, but I've not listened to Nothing Stops Another Day in a while, and I probably should have. But Nothing Stops Another Day, I'm pretty sure, have I just gone and listened to Nothing Stops Another Day? Yes, I have, but now I can actually say what it's about. So, Nothing Stops Another Day, it's her, the character, I can't remember what she's called. Also, it's Casey Leedy. I don't know that's how you pronounce it. That looks how it's pronounced on her Twitter, but I don't know. She's just kind of reminiscing about all this time with her boyfriend. I'm not sure if it's boyfriend or husband. I think he's going to propose, but he dies before that happens. And sorry for spoilers, but it's literally called Ghost the Musical. Like, the front of the cast album is him in his ghost form, so am I really spoiling it? Yeah, but oh well. Nothing Stops Another Day isn't a duet, at least not from the first 2 minutes of the song that I listened to. Whereas Stay is, but I think they still have this very toned down vibe, like mellow. And I think that's really nice, so go listen to them. And that does it for this video. Sorry it's so short. I just wanted to get some videos out, really. I have many jobs on my list, and it's like 20 to 3, and I have only been filming and editing, and I'm meant to be doing revision, so whoops. Procrastination at its finest. Like the video if you liked it. I hope you did. Keep enjoying musicals as much as me. Follow me on my socials. And I'll see you in the next one.